Hi everyone, my name is Robertson Fu. Today I'll be doing a presentation on Fair Information Practice Principle referred to as FIPPs. These principles are internationally recognized guidelines that form the backbone of information privacy policy in both government and private sector. Understanding FIPP is essential because they set foundation for protecting personal data and ensuring trust in digital system. The objective of this presentation include describe personal identifiable information, explain fair information practice principle, including transparency, individual participation, explain how FIPS is compared to other privacy and regulations. What are FIPS? These are framework for privacy policy, guide for privacy policy. It provide guide guidance for collection, use, and protection of personal information. Why is FEPS important? It is important because it forms a foundation for privacy law. It is a core for government and private sector trust. The core principle of FEPS include transparency, individual participation, purpose specification, data minimization, use limitation, data quality and integrity, security, accountability, and auditing. So for transparency, um, organization must be open about what they are collecting uh, the data for. Uh, and with whom it is shared. For example, a clear privacy notice helps individuals to understand their right. Individual participation, people can access, people should have a say in their data. This means they can access, review, and correct their data. Purpose, purpose specification. Data must be collected for specific and clear purpose. For example, if data is gathered for hair care, it shouldn't later be used for marketing without permission. The next is data minimization. Gather only what is necessary. For instance, if uh, an online store may need your shipping address, but it is not necessary for them to have your social security number. The next is use limitation. Don't reuse data without consent unless the individual whose data is collected uh, accept that their data can be used. The next is data quality. The data quality keep information accurate and up to date. Inaccurate data can cause harmful decisions like denial. Security. The next principle is security. Protect data with technical and organizational safeguards. Accountability. Organization must prove compliance to the data they are having. Uh, Auditing. Independent review to ensure that policy are working as intended and that improvement can be made where needed. FEP's privacy versus laws. So in this case, I look about the GDPR, uh, which mirror FEP's transparency, minimization, and accountability, while the other is HIPAA, which is a US-based healthcare principle. It protects patient PII with safeguard. Uh, the next is CCPA, which is based in California, which focuses on transparency and consumers' right. Protecting PII with FIPP, transparency. Publish plain language privacy notice so that the individual whose data has been collected is able to understand why his data was collected. Participation. Citizens edit their record through a secure portal. The minimization. Forms only ask for required field. Security. The data must be able to be secured. You can employ inscription and multi-factor authentication, accountability and auditing, regular reporting and compliance check. Why does FIPP matter? It protects PIR and build trust. It helps to prevent identity theft and misuse. It strengthens cybersecurity through policy and practice. FIPPs also form a foundation of modern privacy, not just theory, practical steps for daily use. Role of cybersecurity are roles of cybersecurity professional put principles into action. Thank you for listening.